candidates have 4 responsibilities. They are the head of the campaign. There's no higher power than the candidate in the campaign. Doesn't belong to the New Hampshire Republican Party. It doesn't belong to a political consultant who wanders through it. Doesn't belong to American Solutions. Doesn't belong to the Republican National Committee. It belongs to you. So your name and your reputation are what are on the line the course of the campaign. So if your campaign is a mess, you're the one that's going to have to fix it, ultimately. The second thing is you're the chief fundraiser for the campaign. People give to other people, and they give to candidates. And they're much more likely to give to candidates than they are to some stranger that calls them up on the phone. So if you are not comfortable in the world of asking for money for your campaign, get some training. Because one of the things that you have to do is to learn to be able to say, I need your help today. And I'm looking, if you could help this campaign with a check for $25 or $50 or $100 or more than that, I'd like to take that with me right now. And this is how I'm going to use it. People don't drop money into black holes in politics. So if you can talk about specific things that the money is going to be used for, you're much more likely to get a commitment for a contribution than saying, won't you just give to my campaign? Because we all need money. You could say, if we're going to print 1,000 brochures that we're doing in our door-to-door campaign, and to get the layout done and the photos done, and we're doing it in 4 colors with 2 fold, and it's going to cost us $750 to get those 1,000 printed, I hope that you will help me the campaign. You're much more likely to get a contribution than saying, I don't suppose you might want to I hate to bother you with this, but you don't suppose you might want to maybe help me. So you want to think about what the specific ask is, because your responsibility as a candidate is raising money, because nobody else is going to raise it if you can't raise it. And if you haven't gotten to your friends and made a list of people, when you're saying, I'm running for office and I need your help, the third thing out of your mouth is to say, if you can't knock on doors and if you can't call your neighbors and you don't want to have a house party, how about making a contribution to my campaign in the amount that it's always part of your repertoire when you're talking to potential supporters for the campaign. You need to kind of get used to it in a way, so that because you are the chief fundraiser of the campaign. Third responsibility of a candidate is that you are the chief vote getter in the campaign. So there's our Republican National Committee woman, Anna Lomas in Iowa, who was there for 100 years, used to say, the best way to get a vote is to ask for it. And the more people you ask for the vote, the better off you're going to do. So hustle, drive, hard work in the political process actually pays off. And retail campaigning, as you know in this state, is more important than any other single thing. So finding people to ask, talking to people and asking them for their support is critically important, because you are the chief vote getter in the campaign. And then finally, it stands to reason, if you're the head of the campaign and you're the chief fundraiser for the campaign and you're the chief vote getter, you're the chief asset. And this touches on something I said before, which is people want to place their trust in you. They want to believe you. They hope that you are different than most politicians they have known. They hope that you are a person who actually has and is honest and has integrity. Anytime you ask a question of voters about what do you think is the most important thing, it always starts out with, could we just find somebody who was honest?